and start this. Okay, so this is, I've been playing around with Asana for a little while. I was doing pen and paper. I was losing people. I was trying to like do it on Google Docs and like nothing was working for me. And so far I've used Asana and this is what's been best for me. And I started Googling and YouTubing how other people set theirs up. So mine's still continually changing. And to be 100% honest, when we go into my Asana site, you're going to be like, Lacie, you're a hot mess, because I'm just getting back to using it now that have my head on semi straight. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And we are going to, oh, I hate when this happens. There we go. Tasks in my company. So this is Asana. You guys can log in. It's a free way to track people for your company. It's really cool because you can have files, you can enter a calendar, you can add extra people to your company. I don't know how many you can have up until while it's free. But I know that you can add people, so, you know, when you have your personal assistant one day, you can have them have their own tasks. So as you can see on this side, I pretty much started with an invite list. Hi, girl! We just started. So once you sign in, it's like pretty much blank and it's like kind of weird. So you kind of come in here and you're going to start projects. So you create a project and you name it. So I named mine like invite list is where I started. And you're going to see that every person that I have friend requested, every person that I have started talking to and then adding some goes into this list. And like I'll add tasks. So I'll add Tabitha right now, say. So Tabitha is now on my inviting list. I just added her as a friend. Maybe I don't know her and she's my random friend request. So I always assign them to me because I'm the only person in there. You can put a due date. I don't do a ton of due dates because I get really overwhelmed with due dates if it's flashing at me. So if it's someone that I know I need to talk to that day or a certain day or that week, I'll put a couple due dates for like that week, and then I'll know that I'm going to invite them that week, or I'll make a note. So over here, like you can put a description. Maybe something as you're talking to them. I write notes about them. I can tag them as a favorite. That's another thing I've been starting to do. Those are the people that I really need to talk to and keep in contact with. And then what I do is I tag. So this little tag button up here is awesome because you can tag it and you can create new tags. So, and then it saves it. Sorry, I'm totally feeding the baby and I'm getting off for a second. Okay, so that's called mom and coaching all at once. So for a tag, I'll go, oh, so Tabitha is she's a mom. I want to get together with her maybe if I'm doing a mom's group. So I have a mom's group tab and I tag her, okay? So I tag her in that, and then a couple weeks later, I'm like kind of talking to her. I'm like, she said no in October, so my next main invite, unless something comes up before then, is going to be January, for January's challenge group 2017. So I tag her in that, okay? Those sometimes come along, like randomly. As I get to know her, I definitely add into the description of what she likes, things she's doing, you know, maybe something that happened that I just saw while I was liking her stuff. So I can quick tag it in so the next time I talk to her, I can ask her about it or I can see how she's doing. Then down here, this one I use once in a while. I'm still not the best at looking at it, but I'm still also very new at it. Down here, you can write any comments. Like I invited her October 15th, or say that. So add a comment. Nice spelling, Lacie. Anyways, so there's my notes. So I'm adding notes on there, like when I talk to her, maybe how she felt about it, or maybe questions she had, so that I know for next time. So what I also do is, so now that she's in my invite, I did start creating different groups on the side task. So I have people who I like and comment. So say I tag her as she was a friend request. So I have a friend request tag. I'll put her in my like and comments so that the like and comments are like, okay, she just added me as a friend. She accepted my friend request. I really don't know her. So I'm going to start keeping up with her. Then if I've invited her and she's almost a yes, she goes in there. So I can kind of categorize people, which I go over here and I'll add, so it says invite list. Usually I delete it because by that time she's no longer on my invite list. She's on something else. Maybe she decided to go in my free group. So I'll just tag her into my free groups. And now she automatically is over here in my free groups. Or if I have a coach prospect, I'll also kind of tag her for that. I love this because it pretty much has definitely like keeps people together. So as I search, if I'm like, hey, today I'm going for a walk and I'm going to put a huge post on Facebook, I'm going to tag, where's my mom's group? And everyone who I tagged that's in a mom's group, it's on their invite list, like, comment. Those are all people that have young kids that I can totally relate with, that I have talked to. And now they're in this whole list of moms. Like, these are all moms in my town that I have talked to. And so maybe I've been talking, there's like a handful of 5 or 6 moms I've been talking to, I've been wanting to get together, or they've wanted to get together with me. So I can tag, hey guys, I'm going to the YMCA today for the free moms and kids group. Anyone want to join? And then in the comments, I'll say, hey, at Kenna, hey, Matt and Lindsay, hey, Anna Brown, hey, Kaylee. Those are the people I've been really talking to about getting together. So I'll tag them in my comments on my post, because now it's an easier way to get together with people, get to know them. It's not one-on-one. It's not as awkward. It's inviting a bunch of moms. But not only does it do that, it creates community. So this is now helping them meet other people too. So that's one thing I definitely love about that, is the tagging, especially for like moms groups. And that's kind of like the main thing, what challenge groups. So if I have like someone who, if big news came out about 21 Day Fix, I tap it in the search button of 21 Day Fix. And these are the people who have all, I haven't updated it, who have done 21 Day Fix or have talked about 21 Day Fix or anything like that. So now I'm like, hey guys, this new thing of 21 Day Fix came out. I wanted to let you know, since you're doing 21 Day Fix, I'm doing this. Maybe we're doing a special free group that month for 21 Day Fixers who want to get back into the 21 Day Fix like containers. That's a good idea. I just came up with that. Anyways, so with that, I can tag them, hey, I haven't seen you. You haven't been in any of my groups. Do you want to do 21 Day Fix with me for this free challenge group to get back into your containers? We can ask questions. We can help each other out. We can find recipes. Bam, that's done. I also now, well, before I was doing the health, the challenge group app, I had all of my, like, fall in love with fitness is definitely one that I'm doing. I have added all their names in there so that I have them all in one place. Now that we're on the app, it's a little bit easier because you have all your people just in one place, and I'm not getting kind of confused with being on Facebook or who's doing what, but I still try to keep them categorized so I know who's all there if I need to message them. I have my downline that I've started. I do not contact. I don't have anyone in there yet. I have, prego and new moms, people who are pregnant that I know of, and at some point would like to talk to them, about Shakeology and getting their baby weight off, because that's kind of where I'm at. So if you can see, there's definitely like people who don't respond to me from when I invite them. I have a no response list. As you can see, guys, it is long. Oh my goodness, it's long, but that's okay. I now know that these are my no responses. So maybe, now I can go back and pick a few a week that I go and talk to, or I go like and comment, or I just kind of message and just say, hey, how are you doing? Haven't talked to you. I have all my coaches. I have my customer challenge packs, so people who are not in my actual downline or anything, or coaches, that kind of just helps me. I'm not very good at doing that. The main thing is getting people in free groups, having them in my Almost Yes group. So I have, some people in my Almost Yes, that have talked to me, and it's just a matter of when. So I always keep them in mind when I'm doing stuff. But another thing, my tasks. So this is what I love the most about it too, is you can go up here into my tasks, and you can come over here and it says view incomplete tasks. You can also say tasks by due date, and that's pretty much what I've done. As you can see, I did not work the entire month of August. I know, I'm so bad. There's so many people I needed to talk to and I had set out, but that happens. So that's kind of what I've played with so far, and I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's one way that people aren't going to fall through cracks as easy. Like I said, the people that you want to invite for that week, maybe put the little click in here and do the little love button so that you remember, okay, those are people that I need to talk to this week or this month that I'm really interested in, that I'm going to kind of pour a little more love into. Or doing the due date so that you can, July 15th or whatever date, so that you're okay, for this month on this day, I said I would contact them again. So that's when I'll do that. It's not as much as because I had every single person with a due date, and I'm that is crazy. I'm never going to even talk to half these people right now. And there's other things as well. I haven't even had a chance to really play with a ton of them. There's subtasks and stuff like that, but for me, I haven't played with it. There's attachments that you can have in here. Maybe that's more if you're sharing with other people. Or their before and after pictures, you can always attach to that. If they do start sending them to you, you can attach that so that it's just on their thing and you're not looking through your emails or anything like that. So there's a couple other things, but like I said, I haven't played with all of them. And I have post ideas that I've tried to put in there, just because all of this on Asana you can get on your phone. That checklist is on your phone, so it travels with you and it's really easy. So I have post ideas and I have free group ideas. Don't even know if I have them in there. Oh yeah. So that was kind of, a bunch of ones that I had before. It hasn't been anything lately. Team conversations, there's just ways to add your team. Once you have other people helping you, or you're, someone else, you can have stuff on a calendar, when you look at a calendar view. So at this point, I am going to stop sharing. And I am just going to, that's kind of what I do. And I don't know if, you have questions.
Well, I had a question. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just had a question, if you move them from your invite list and they want to go into your free group, when you move them, does it automatically take them off the invite list?
No, they can be in both.
Okay.
I usually, so if I'm if they're in my invite list and they're in my free group and they're also a coach prospect at some point, then I'm one day I want them to be my coach, then they'll be they have all three tabs. Once they're done with their free group, I just exit out of the free group one, but they're still in invite and they're still in coach prospect type of thing.
Okay. That was pretty much, the question that I had.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late. Got family crises left and right.
You're fine. But yeah, I don't know if you guys, or if you have any other questions. I feel like it's pretty good, and it's just kind of something you have to set up and play with. And mine has changed 100% of like what it used to be.
Gotcha. And you get notifications and stuff too, don't you? Like,
yeah, like my email will be like, you have 89 missed tasks. No, no. You can set up that, yeah. So it will give you email, it can, and I'm not sure if there's other ways like to actually, I don't think you can add it to your Google Calendar to where it would remind you that way. Gotcha. But it might. I haven't played with it for that.
Okay.
Another thing that I'm going to quick show you guys, I'm going to screen share again, is this. As you can see on my project list, or all these projects, like most of them are color coded and they have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on them. I'm sure as I use this is just what I learned from another coach that I was watching. She was like, oh, she's a 6 or she's a 4. So like sometimes that might make it easier too, just like number wise, if you're a number person, like as you start using it more, you know what number they are. And it's just easier to find or tag or whatever. I mean, I don't know. She did it, so I tried it, and I haven't changed it because I don't see a need to. That was one other thing I wanted to share with you.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah.
It's going to make my life so much easier, and I can get rid of the stacks of papers and lists that I have and just condense it to one thing. And it's awesome that it also, you can get it on your phone. Like,
it's so awesome.
So.
I haven't had to play with it a lot on my phone. I'm also really learning how to manage working. Plus, when I'm like traveling, like I have a hard time learning to work and work and travel, like finding that time. So I haven't used it a whole lot on my phone, just here and there. I need to start, like, especially people that I like run into in a coffee shop and I don't necessarily like, I know by the time I get home, I will forget their names. Like I should be putting them in an invite list, or I'll put them on my invite. I mean, it's just hard. Like that probably sounds so bad because it's like, they're going to invite, but at some point, most likely they'll be invited. That doesn't mean tomorrow, but right. If your name is not losing, and then you can go in and go add them on Facebook. So that, you can go and add them on Facebook now that you send, be like, it was so great to see you at the coffee shop today, blah, blah, blah. So now you have their name in here and now you're friends with them on Facebook. So now they're really not going to get as lost as just, hey, right. I'm forgetting that. Because I know so many people in my small town and I face people's names all the time. Like, it's so bad. So anyways, but yeah, that's kind of that. And I just wanted to share with you. And I will get this recording up so that if anyone needs to rewatch it or anything.
Yeah, I will want to watch the beginning that I missed.
I think you came on right as I was explaining, so I think you were pretty good.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this, and I think that the team will be able to benefit from it as well. Just organization, I feel, is so key in our businesses, and to be able to have this, that pretty much does it for us. Just gives us the reminders of the tasks at hand. That way, because I have mom brain too, where it's like, oh, I'm supposed to do this, and then I totally space it because I don't write it down, and I don't have a planner.
Yeah.
And, things like that. So.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So my goal is to go in and clear everything out here pretty soon and go through and make sure I've talked to those people, and if I've get to start over, because like I said, I haven't done this pretty much since she was born, so it's almost been 2 months, and I can tell a difference. Like I have tons of paper on my desk, and I'm like, I throw paper away all the time, so I throw my names away, I throw any notes away all the time, so this is kind of an easier place besides, other things on my phone that I use to keep things organized.
Yeah. Well, awesome. I'm excited to get in and start using it.
I'm excited for you guys. So, well, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to end the call because everyone's freezing, and that's probably my internet, and it's so lame. Are you guys there? There you go.
Yeah.
Everyone froze. So I love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.